Hey you folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Glorious Sweden in EU4. France is still in its war with Spain and Portugal and all that. Good, keep them busy. I'm just sitting here trying to tech up and do that and things, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, again, it's not just the teching up. I think actually I would become more powerful if I spent my points and money on buildings at this point than if I were just trying to expand on land. And it's not like I need manpower necessarily. I could build armories everywhere and get myself up to like 500,000 manpower or something, but the focus is actually probably more going to be on the administrative type buildings and things, which I could have built sooner. If I can get like to the point of unlimited money, that starts to be pretty good. It'd also be really, really nice to flip more of the cultures, because that would increase the tax base and manpower I get from things. There we go. That's our last conversion. Check it out. Look at this. 125% religious unity everywhere the sun shines in Sweden. It is Catholic. Everywhere the light touches. That's the sort of thing I was going for. Nice little purple nation over here. Calchuqui. This is all Spanishy stuff. I mean, I gotta say, the other superpowers are being pretty superpowery. Well, that's alright. Oh, we got some cash again. Now, if I want to save points and spend cash, the thing to do is, of course, to build, manufactories or whatever. You can get a lot of money out of those, depending on where they are. So the naval manufacturer, you could get maybe 4 and a bit. Weapons manufacturer, we can get 720 if we build it here. That's probably the one to do. Textile manufacturer. I mean, obviously, I've got stuff all over. There's another 7 gold from there. And these will fluctuate depending on the cost of the various goods that are being produced there. But it only costs me 10 military power and 500 gold, which is fine. And I'll try to stick around, 500. So if I get to around 1,000, go ahead, build a manufactory, do that, and just increase things. We are past the halfway point in the game. I mean, if my goal was to map paint at this point, then I should probably just keep on conquering and say, screw you to tech and buildings and whatnot. But I don't know, this will be fine. So the exceptionally good year has gone away. Still making, there we go, I was going to say, should drop a little bit, but we are still making huge bank. I guess I can drop the army maintenance down even further, though, to be honest. I had it up a little bit just to help deal with rebellions over here, but it looks like there's 0% chance of any rebellions. So I like a non-zero army maintenance just so that technically things will reinforce if there's any attrition whatsoever, but what the hell, man. Get that, let's get it here. 115 gold a month. We got a free diplomat, which I will go ahead, I'm actually going to go ahead and reapply it to Silesia. We're almost at the point where we can soak in Silesia, if I wanted to, especially since I'm rich. Let's go ahead and give them some subsidies. I can't go any less than 10 years. They should annex by then. We'll give them like 3 gold a month or something like that, which will slowly accrue. 5 relationship per year from that, which I'm fine with. And then we'll go ahead and make sure to improve our, our relations again. New Scotland can definitely be taxed. It's got some room left, pretty sure. We'll go there because I think we can get another 30 points there. So that'll bring us up to 160, plus the subsidies, and then we can always send them a gift as well, and that will get them to 190, and I can soak them in. Once I soak them in, the subsidies will automatically stop, and they should get soaked really, really, really fast. I can probably pull my troops back over here to Stettin. I don't like them having them on the border of an enemy when my maintenance is all the way down to 0, because you never know when they might just attack and then stack wipe you, which would be bad. These troops over here are no longer really helping with the rebellions, so tell you what, I'm just going to tell them to come over here. Yes, absolutely, use some ships for it. That's fine. And there we have it, and we have our extra troops there. We are very close to our force limit, not quite at it. You can build another 11 troops, but I'm going to say that's good enough. I may hold off on building more ships for now, until I get the best one. We completed claiming something. We can take a province. We can improve defenses somewhere. Yeah. I mean, they're my rival. I don't want to not declare war on them. No coalition either. Spain and Japan. Did Spain come in? I don't have a diplomat right now. I'd have to wait. Well, Spain is getting its butt kicked, so basically it would just be me against Russia directly. Possibly with Lithuania's help. France would probably be busy, but France is kind of far anyway. It is an idea. Yeah. Oh, Japan wouldn't jump in either. And France would. I guess because their war is so completely definitive. Gosh. It would be an easy war too, wouldn't it? Every time I talk about, no, I should just expand. It just feels weird. Or I should just tech up. It feels weird not to be attacking when I know I would win. We've got a little bit of power. I think I also talked about doing a full annex of some stuff down here, but you know what? We should probably just jump on Russia. Let me take all my troops here. Tell them to move forward. Meanwhile, I'll... But then, yeah, that's the other thing. Go to war. It's not just the cost of coring. It's the entire time I'm overextended. I'm getting less trade power. Plus, I got to maintain my troops. Whoops. Almost clicked on something accidentally. I did not want 5,000 manpower. 5% more morale. Oh, wow. There we go. Military reforms of Gustavus Adolphus. This is one of the major events. One of the reasons we're still Sweden as opposed to Scandinavia is this. Because look at this. Until the end of the game, 5% more morale of armies and 10% cheaper infantry cost. I mean, the infantry cost is nice, but it's not the reason. It's the 5% morale forever. Or 5,000 manpower. Who gives a snot? Or you can do the Navy one, which is also pretty good. But we're going to go regional conscription. Hello! Which will make war that much easier. So yeah, my treasury's at the point where I would like to build another manufactory. But... oh, well, I got the income even with this. At this point, you know what, we might be in fine shape. Let me go ahead and drop one down. I think there was a decent spot for a weapons manufacturer in England. Yeah. 7.1, that's pretty good. Pretty good. How come, actually? Where's this? This is in Derby. Oh, English culture is an accepted culture. Okay, well, that makes a big freaking difference. And they have no autonomy whatsoever, which is great, so I'm getting full value from the province. Only base tax 3, which is interesting. But I guess it's a good that's worthwhile. It's, what do they have here? Is it silver? Iron, which is worth quite a bit. Okay. Got a new pope. All right, fair enough. You need a new mission, so... Alatir. Was this the Russian one? Take Alatir. And I love the idea of taking this because it cuts off so much bullshit. Like, it just isolates more Russian land and trolls them harder. And bonus points. So what the hell? Let's do it. We're almost fully maintenanced at this point. So, instead of going there, I'm going to tell you guys to group up here. Although, I'm going to make sure to move you before we group up. We're actually going to start the war in the summer. We'll be in Russia in the winter lots. But it doesn't matter because we more or less... hang on, stop. You, stop, park there. You, dock, and Neva. Probably fine. Call to arms! Uh-oh, interesting. Oh! Lithuania declared war on Russia. If we decline, I'd lose 50 prestige. Well, I'm obviously not going to decline. I accept. Well, I guess that makes the decision for me. I don't have to worry about, like, whether my declaration of war was a mistake or not. So, I mean, there's going to be some other people in this war, potentially. Maybe not. What is... Take Ukek. Oh, I kept reading Uzbeks before. I thought, oh, there's more people involved, but no. So we're just going to go in and take all of Russia's stuff. That's the plan. The plan is take Russian stuff. It's a very bold plan. It's very creative. We're going to take things away from them. We can military tech. What great timing for that. Plus half a point of infantry shock. Don't mind if I do. That will be very assistive. We don't have to worry about a new unit type or anything of the sort. So there we go. And Russians really don't have the troops. If we look at the situation, it's still just Russia. Yeah, indeed, could not pull anyone else in. So we're going to have to beeline for the places where we have claims, which are here, here, and there. Long-term investment. We have 10 years of 15% more trade efficiency and get 50 Diplo points. Or we can get 4,000 ducats. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm getting a lot of money out of trade. But I'm going to take the 4,000 ducats because what it's going to enable me to do is build a crap ton of manufactories, which should, I believe, give me reap bigger benefits. So what can we get that gives us like 7 points of stuff here? Right there. There's one textile manufacturer. That's close to 7. Farm estates... Probably less, because that's mostly just grain and crap. And then the trade companies is... Oh! Oh, furs! You get 6 there. And the naval equipment's just not worth enough. There are other ways to, like, you know, factor these things in. Another weapons manufactory there. Here. Oh, and that's it for military points. Well, they don't all take military points, though. Just trying to get the really high value ones. There we go. Textile manufacturers there. Oh. Universities. Hello. 5% cheaper technology costs. Let's drop a university in Stockholm. It's kind of silly that I haven't done that before. And a fine arts academy will again cost me 1,000. I'm still making money, which is good. I could have done it some time ago. Get cheaper stability costs, which sounds like a great idea. Tell you what, we'll build the fine arts academy. Stockholm's not actually our capital. Our capital is here. So we'll build the fine arts academy there. I'm not necessarily saying that those are the best places to build things, but it feels good to have them there. So why not? Apparently we want a little skirmish. Stop and then move. Detach and then move. I'm going to carpet siege this area because it's really nice and choke pointy. So I'm not too concerned. And we have tons of men. We have so many more troops than Russia. And apparently we have allies. Who else is in this war? Okay, well those are all my vassals. And then Poland. Poland! I'm in a war with Poland. It's really interesting. It does suck because actually I'm not going to be able to annex Silesia until this war is over. Although Silesia's relationship with me is artificially high at this time. Stop. Rush. Come down here. Also, can you get a new general? How many do we have kicking around? Got the 2. Where's the other one? Over here. No leader. You. That. You. We are going to select army. Force march. Run down here. Grasslands. It's nice and flat. They get no defensive bonus. Almost certainly we won't get there in time to save Ukek. But we're going to smash the main Russian army and then just call it over. I mean, they do have more troops than that. Certainly, but not enough to matter. Force marching. How come, did I not start it? How come you're not force marching? Sure, maybe I toggled it twice. Hey! Oh, because I don't have any points! Force marching does cost points, so it auto-canceled that for us. -2 military points. Actually, it sucks that our king doesn't really have any military points whatsoever. Okay, it is important that the places where we have claims, we go and stand on. Now, it's possible that in all this, they will go and just, you know, my allies might give me what I want, but they might not. Split you in half and go there. Like here. You can see Lithuania is sieging here. Oh, no, they're not. We have a claim on this, and they don't. So they should transfer the occupation to me. Doesn't always work that way. Now, I don't have to take what I have a claim on. Ah, nice. We're fully cored, 0% overextended, which will actually help our trade income that much more. My ships are basically moving. We've got those guys. We could pick up the ones from the New World at this point. And I mean, nah, they are helpful from time to time. Okay, we'll leave them there. Who cares? Could mothball the fleet. There's nowhere for me to really go and blockade. Actually, technically, no, we can't get on the sea. Never mind. Fortress being sieged. No, it's not. Don't tell me lies. So because we're not the war leader, winning battles doesn't help our war score. What we need to do is siege stuff. That way we will get personal war scores. So I'm going to like maximum carpet siege configuration over here. Luckily they have pretty weak forts, which is going to help a lot. Anyway, I do want that, but I don't have to prioritize it quite so much. Nice with all the cannons and the leader that it does siege quite quickly. We'll do that, so these 3 groups will be together. They should be able to reinforce. I mean, we do have to be careful, because Russia does still have troops and can come behind us. But we'll have some military power, and we may actually be able to force march and catch people and all that. Oh, speaking of, we're going here to join in that little skirmish, which is hardly worth talking about. But we obviously will want to catch out the army. Force march as much as I can to get over here. We should be able to stomp that, and then we'll be okay. Oh, good. We'll recall that diplomat. Hess is still going to hate me. But I can keep working on these ones at the bottom of the totem pole. And just to try to make them, you know, don't split off. Don't do anything like that. Plus, I mean, the investment will pay off. Well, they're dodging. Interesting. Run to Archali. How many troops might we want to send there? Merge you up. Split. Grab the small stack. Split. And split. We'll send a few more right away. Looks like Lithuania might be moving there. I'm perfectly happy if they decide to attack me there, because I can stomp them, obviously. So we'll wait until the 23rd. No, they stopped. Actually, what I should have done is kept these troops moving this way. Yeah, we're going to catch them. And that'll be great. What's their tech level? Because we hit 20. They're at 19. Or we're 21. So that's actually pretty significant. There's a lot of differences available there. Let's see if we can't catch the next stack as well. Again, I'm not getting any war score from winning battles. But we're going to be forest. And they're going to have some troops over here. But we have a good general. Pretty confident we're going to be able to stomp. But the other thing is, by stomping their armies, we can then siege more. We do have a lot of vassals, and my vassals should still be set on aggressive mode, which means they will go and siege stuff on my behalf, which is good. Go. So I'll tell you what, I'll leave you there. I'll split the stack and go there. A little bit of Russian winter, but we're fine. Our manpower is capped and staying capped. There might be a little bit of delay in reinforcements sometimes, but that's the only thing going on. Oh, let's go and reinforce over there. Recall diplomat. Recall diplomat. I don't know. You? Improve relations. So I'm currently improving you. I've capped out you. Salzburg, I'm starting on. Wurzburg was capped, isn't anymore. Augsburg, I can work on you in a couple of days. And yeah, try to leave a diplomat free. Well, they do have some troops coming in again. They might decide to make a move. Move in like this. Okay. Like that. And we did thin out a little bit. And reinforcements are slow. We need 25,000 reinforcements, and we're only getting 5,000 a month. And yet, I'm not too terribly concerned. Kali is fine. Right, I forgot. We still have these armies here who are stuck. We have all these extra troops that can't do anything. There. Oh, and these guys have arrived, and then I never put them into work. So good. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just looking for stacks not being attrition, because clearly, they're not being attrition, they're not in the war zone. Merge you up, split you in half, and put some of you guys here for safety. Excellent. Move you there. Alright, you're going to jump in down there. You're going to arrive on the 31st of March. I'm more than happy to take that engagement. Hopefully we can reach there in time. I think we will get enough support, though. Okay. We'll go in there 31st. You start walking down. Wait until... There we go. One more day. And I think we can just leave because Lithuania is there. Although they'll probably break siege to reinforce over here, which may or may not be what we want. You know what? Let's bring everyone. That's going to be okay. Putting and doing things. You're coming down here, which is okay. I'll let you maybe move to Kazan, and then I'll... Maybe a little too spread. I think they'll survive long enough. It's grassland too, so we don't actually have a defensive bonus. You stop a sec. Select army. Merge everyone up. Detach the basic siege. You will force march. Not that I'm sure it matters. Oh, we got plenty of reinforcements. We're going to be fine. Turn off the force march. You're okay. And then we'll move you here. Keep you nice. A little bit more central. Probably a good idea. Portugal no longer considers Sweden as a rival. They've rivaled Austria instead. That's really interesting. All right. Beat them up. That's the war goal. I have no intention of taking it, though, because when we take the war goal... Because I don't get any ticking war score for me personally. And taking the war goal will simply encourage... Yeah, we lost a rival. Will simply encourage Lithuania to peace out sooner, which is not what I'm looking for. And there might be a reasonable maximum as to how much land I'm going to want to take, simply for the admin cost. Now, there's no increased coring on any of this. No. They're not necessarily high-value provinces, although that'll also mean they're cheaper to core. That all works out together. All right. We lost that, and that does suck because it technically impacts my personal war score, but we can correct that pretty darn quick by doing something like that. I think it's because it's a level 1 fort, and it is. Well, clearly, because they had one guy there and they sieged it, so it must be a level 1 fort. We used math, guys. Look at us. Look out, internet. Going cray-cray. University, Fine Arts Academy are both done. Lovely. We have a costly trade embargo against Portugal. I love that pop-up. Thank you very much for that. Very, very handy. Country at war. We have some unrest, but we don't actually have any uprisings threatening right now, which is nice to see. What is this thing? Oh, it's what's left of Kazan. Oh, and there too. Merge up. Split you and do that. Then toss an extra couple of dudes over that way. Still relatively centralized, can respond. Lithuania's doing something. Listen, Lithuania, you're not like me. You don't necessarily have unlimited manpower, so, you know, be careful there. Let's finish the siege. We can move you up a little further. Anyway, I'll move you here. Detach some extra dudes that way. Do something like that. All right. Well, Russia. Yeah. The war score cost of these provinces are, I think they get nerfed based on the size of the country as well. So we could potentially take a lot. The big problem, of course, again, is that we are not the war leader. So we will have to peace out maybe a little sooner than we might expect. But I don't think Lithuania will peace out until they have the war goal. So as long as they keep as long as they keep wandering over here, I have time to rack up a little bit more personal war score. Right now I'm only at 7%, but that's okay. The province. That's the war score cost. That doesn't necessarily give me the... Not the same as the personal war score, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, that's the war score cost in the peace deal. It's not the war score you get for occupying it. Those are two different things. Herp-a-derp. I get there eventually. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.